Alright, due to the lockdown, we haven't been able to take our bikes out quite some time now, and due to which we could possibly have a battery being dead or being low battery. So you could basically do three things. One is basically push and start in the second gear, and for that obviously you need some friends. And I mean, if you do have one, that'd be the most cheapest option to start your bike. Two would be to take your bike out from the battery, physically take it out and go and get it charged from the local battery shop. And three is of course jump starting your bike. So like, I don't really have friends much, so I chose to go with the jumper cables, which I recently bought from Amazon. And this is what the packing looks like. I bought it from the Amazon, and it's basically from the brand Amazon Basics. And this is what it looks like. These are pretty high quality cables, jumper cables. And as you can see, the thickness of this cables, and it's pretty good and solid, and it's pretty lengthy as well. It's around, like, I guess 16 feet in length. And yeah, I think it's called 8 gauge cable. And you also get this nice Amazon Basics pouch to carry for later purposes. So I'll tell you how to jump start your bike with this jumper cables. As you can see, there are like two, one red and one black on the each side. These the red ones is the positive, and the black ones are the negative ones. So first what you need to do is basically you need to plug in the red cable on each side, which is the positive, and make sure it's the positive and not negative. So this is a positive one here, so you plug in positive. So make sure this stays away, the negative one. We're not plugging in right now yet. So now I'm going to attach the negative side on to the battery charged. It's like this, and you take the negative on your battery once and connect it to a metal part which doesn't have paint to it. So I think this is a good place. You see, I mean, the moment I attach it to a metal, you can see the light, the power of the light here instantly go up. See that? That's an indication that the current is basically passing from the bike. So first you need to switch on the bike, which has the battery fully charged. Yeah, the bike started. So let's start our vehicle. Okay, let's just wait for some time till the battery gets charged. I'll probably give it another go in another 10 or 20 seconds so that the battery comes back to its normal state without stressing out the battery. Not yet. Okay, there you go. Started. Well, I just kind of fiddle around with the negative terminal a little bit so that kind of get the power back again into the battery, and uh, just leave the bikes alone, let it get charged for some time. Don't switch it off right now, because if you start removing the cables, or you can remove the cables, but don't switch off the battery's bike, which has low battery or dead battery, because it takes some time to start it back again. So don't switch it off, let it stay running for like some time, maybe 10 minutes, 15-20 minutes, I don't know, depending upon how much time that you would want to leave it there, or you could just take it out for a spin. But I think I would suggest just leave it alone for like 10-15 minutes, and then maybe take it out for a spin. And yeah, I think your battery should be up and running and should not have any problems. And the best thing about the jump cables is that you don't need anybody to actually push your bike and start and do all that kind of stuff. Instead, you could actually maybe ask some stranger, or I don't know, anybody who could just lend their bike for like a couple of minutes, so that you could just jump start your bike without having to push and just stress yourself out or something. So this is like I've paid like $1,200 for this jumper cables, for these ones. These are like really high quality ones, as you can see. These are like, you can see how thick they are actually, and these can be used for the cars as well. And I paid $1,200. I know it's bloody expensive in my opinion as well, but you could see that it's more like a one-time investment in that case, where you can just buy them, and then you can use them future in your car. Maybe you could be a lifesaver for somebody who's stuck on a highway, or someone of your friends or family, or if somebody's battery is like down. It's there. You could just pack them up in the pouch that you've given, put it in your bike or like in your car, and you're always ready. Whenever your battery is dead or low, you could just jump start it from the dead within no time. So it's really like a lifesaver in my opinion, and I think everybody should have one jumper set cables with them all the time. As long as you don't want to run around taking out your battery to the local shop to get it charged or something. But it's like a really good lifesaver in my opinion, especially you're going for a long ride, and your bike or your friend's bike suddenly stops, or like the battery goes down all of a sudden. You can connect your bike and your friend's bike with the cables and start the battery back up. So yeah, I think it's a really good tool to have one with you all the times. So yeah. I totally forgot how to show you guys. I've shown you how to set up the jump cables. The procedure on how to first plug in the two positives, basically plug in the red cable, the positives on the two batteries, and then the negative on the fully charged battery, and the negative on the dead battery to a metal part which doesn't have a paint. So why we do that is because it generally creates a spark, and you don't want to put it to a negative directly to the battery of the dead battery, because it creates sparks, and there is a high chance of being flammable. But with the new batteries which are coming up right now, which are sealed completely and safe, but why take risk? So it's better to put them to a metal part of the bike which doesn't have a paint. The way to remove them back is basically, first you remove the negative cable from the fully charged battery, alright, and then the positive cable on this one, and remove the positive ones from this bike as well. So that's how you basically remove the jumper cables basically. so that you don't screw up your batteries. Yeah, do let me know if you have any questions, leave your thoughts in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.